All right, boys, here we go again. It's Mr. Robert.
And Mr. Morford.
Today we're talking about decimals, so get your paper, your pencils, and hurry, hurry, hurry.
All right, so let's start off with some key terms that we need to know. The first term is place value. The second term is decimal point.
Okay, so we'll talk a lot about those two, and you'll see them many times today. Here is a chart that helps explaining place value and also helps you with the pronunciation with the last sound in the word illustrated above. Tens,
Ones,
tenths,
hundredths.
and thousandths.
And notice the decimal point. On the left-hand side are the ones and the tens. To the right-hand side, you have the tenths, hundredths, and thousandths.
So just do a little practice here with the pronunciation and you'll get it in no time. Okay, next page we're going to look at decimal models. This is an illustration or a picture of one whole or just one. Here you can see it split up into tenths or 1/10. You might also call this 0.1.
Mr. Robert, why is that called 1/10?
This is called 1/10, Mr. Morford, because you see one blue and then total there are 10 bars. So 1 out of 10 is 1/10. Great question, Mr.
Very good.
Morford. I like it.
And the fraction 1/10 is equal to the decimal 0.1.
Some people might just call it 0.1, and that's okay.
Now we have a square with 100 little squares, and we have one blue square filled in. That gives a fraction of 1 out of 100, or 1/100th.
Okay, awesome. 1/100th. Might also see it called 0.01, and that's the same as 1/100th. Okay, moving along here, we see that there are 42 blue, and the same total of 100, that is
42 hundredths.
okay, and another way you might be able to say this is just 0.42 or 0.42. Okay, here we see 3 whole squares.
And
One.
we see one square broken up into 10 smaller rectangles, and there are 6.
Count them. 7. Awesome.
There's 7 little rectangles filled in on the last one. So we have 3 holes, and we have 7 parts of 10, or 3 7/10.
Awesome. And you might also see this called 3.7. 3 holes, and then 7 out of 10, 3.7 or 3 7/10. Okay, just a little bit more practice here, and we're going to be pretty quick. This is practice with the words and with pronunciation.
Now pay attention, because you will need to know these.
3/5 is known as
3/5
6/7.
is 6/7.
Here we have 0.32,
And we can say that 0.32 or
32 hundredths.
Now last we have 9.25.
And
That's written like 9.25 or
9 25 hundredths. All right, boys, here's the last thing. What you need to do is matching your directions. Match each decimal or fraction here on the left with the words on the right. Some of these have 2 answers. Some of these are incorrect. Good luck.
Make sure you bring it back tomorrow.
All right. See you later.
See you.